Welcome to a Fables a Day, in which the Archivist reviews an issue of Fables a day up till the final issue, where he will undoubtedly cry like a baby. And there is no restraint on spoilers, so if that's a problem for you, well then go read the series and then come back. On with the show. Fable number 54, The Burning Times, part 3 of Sons of Empire, in which Hansel presents his credentials and Beauty presents his history. Prince Charming is woken up in the middle of the night to meet with Hansel, who has just come to say that in the next couple days his people are going to write up an agenda and everything for the peace talks, and basically just fronting to throw him off balance. Of course, Prince Charming wasn't around for Hansel's serial-killing, traitorous period of Fabletown life, so Beauty and Beast sit him down and explain his history to Charming. The very short version is that after they threw Frau Totenkinder into the oven when they were kids, Hansel grew up with a puritanical view of things. So when he and Gretel enter Fabletown, and the amnesty allowed for Totenkinder to not be burned in holy fire, he leaves to dwell with the God-fearing Mundies. And like any good Puritan, he's part of the Burning Times, accusing witch after witch, and killing them in a good old-fashioned way. He came to visit Gretel one day, and since she'd been studying with Frau Totenkinder, he kills her, though masks it as a terrible accident. That day he was stricken from Fabletown and banished forever. Apparently, he eventually made it back to the homelands and became the Inquisitor General to hunt down unauthorized magic users for the Empire. But of course, Buffkin interrupts since Fly got out of his cage again. This is very much a backstory-driven issue, with really only seeing that Hansel and his crew are living a couple blocks away from Fabletown. Ironically with Kevin Thorne, the reporter from way back who Bigby had to blackmail into leaving Fabletown alone after the Battle of Fabletown, as their superintendent. And yes, Kevin Thorne pops up in a big way later on. Then the history, where we get to see just how far Hansel really is gone. It's a neat look at both the early days of Fabletown, as well as some strong feelings about the amnesty that has been hinted at and stated before, but never really shown in action. As for the short at the end of this, we get to follow Kevin Thorne during his usual recon down Bullfinch Street, and thinking over the fact that some fables have been sent to the farm. He assumes it's where they get executed or just a euphemism for death. Oh, those wacky Mundies and their stupid brains. Overall, it's a good setup for a character that'll play a much bigger role later on. Next, Pinocchio tears apart the Snow Queen's plan. Don't miss it.